Hello and welcome to yet another live stream here on the Critical Pixels channel. And today, in another effort of mine to confuse my audience as much as possible, first we played a racing game, which was a split second. Then we played the Libertadores on Pro Evolution Soccer 13. And now we're actually moving to a puzzle slash cozy game, and that is Hidden Cats in Istanbul. So that's what we'll be doing for tonight. Now, this is a very interesting game, and at least for me, it's very interesting in two special ways. First of all, it directly relates to the upcoming video on the channel. And secondly, I really like that series. This is probably the fifth or sixth of the Hidden Cat games that I have played. So I really like those games. I've never played that one before. So I'll be starting from scratch with you guys right now. And that is a series that I really enjoy playing. Those are very relaxing games. They're not really meant to be challenging or complex or anything like that. They're very straightforward, as we'll see in a second, and they're very fun to play. And I think that's a great way to ease our way into 2026. So let's begin. Now, the premise is very simple. The map is initially all black and white like this. And as we find all the different cats, and in this particular case, we have 200 normal cats and 12 special cats, plus 20 characters, the map will start getting colored, and we'll be able to see which places we haven't been able to find all the cats and which places we found every single one. And as we find all of them, the entire map will be filled with color. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, the game is in Portuguese. I did try to set it in English, but they don't have any language settings straight away. And apparently, I would have to reinstall my Windows to change the locale and the language settings. So let's just play it the way it is. And if there's anything that I should translate to you guys, I'll make sure to do that. Also, I'm using the controller because that's how I'm used to play this game since I played all the others on consoles. So I won't be using the keyboard. And also that allow me not to be banging on the table and have weird sounds on the microphone. So without further ado, let's start finding the different cats. And all you have to do is just click as soon as you find a cat, of course. Let's try to get some of those buildings, at least one of those buildings colored so we can see they'll get colored just like that tree. And now the earlier games only had they had different modes. The normal mode only had cats, and you could also use hints. And the special mode had characters as well, which are meant to symbolize important personalities of each city. So in London, for instance, you could find characters meant to represent the Beatles or the Rolling Stones. In Hidden Cats in Rome, you had a gladiator and so on. So in this one, we'll have important personalities of Istanbul and Turkey as well, which is a nice touch. So let's try to find as much as we can. Now, the early stages are quite easy since the cats are plenty and it seems like everything is going well. But once we get to that point where we have like 5 or 10 cats left, then things get quite challenging, as it may seem like they're not there, but they are. And it's quite funny because sometimes I usually play those games at night, and we just found a special cat, which is the Sultan cat. His Majesty awaits for his tribute. I used to play those games at night, and sometimes I just don't have enough brain cells working to find all the cats, and it just seems like the game is messing with me, and there's no cats left to be found. But then I boot it up on the next morning, and in a few minutes, I can find the cats that I was looking for. There are also bonus levels, which will unlock as we find more and more cats in this game. And the bonus levels are usually themed. So, for example, in the Hidden Cats in New York, we had a bonus level meant to represent the Teenage Mutant Turtles. We had also a Spider Man themed bonus level. In France, we had a metro, I believe. In London, we had a museum and so on. But so far, so good. The early stages are not challenging at all. But as you can see, some cats can be quite tricky to find. And some are actually hidden. We'll have to pay attention for things moving. We'll focus on the cars later. I'll just click on those because they're too clear here for me to ignore right now. Also, those games are fairly cheap. So whether you're playing them on PC or console, you can get them for a pretty good price. And we have found another special cat. You can also unlock hints, but we won't be using any today. Also, if you want to platinum those games, you have to find all the cats without using any hints. So we'll be doing that today. As you can see, the city is getting colored, but there's still a lot of cats to be found. Plus the special people as well. And yet another special cat, a dancing one. Let's try to find a few more cats, and then we might we might start worrying, looking for the special characters as well. We have one here. There are two on this bike. Whoops. By the way, it was playing this game that I found out that both my DualShock controllers have analog stick drift because the analog was always pushing sideways whenever I was looking for different cats. Haven't fixed that yet, but it was pretty disappointing. I mean, I didn't run into that issue with my Xbox controllers. Even the Xbox 360 controllers didn't have that issue. And now both my DualSense joysticks have to be fixed because I won't be giving Sony any new money. I'll just fix the analog sticks instead of just buying new ones, which is my go-to recommendation for any of you with the same problem out there. And we have more special cats. This time, they're paying a tribute to street cats. They just love the open air. Let's get those easy ones out of the way as well. We still have to check the street level as well as the trees. And also, I believe that people send pictures of their cats and they add it to the game, which is very, very nice. I don't have a cat, or otherwise I would send the picture. I'm more of a dog person. But don't let the devs hear me. And we had the coffee cat. And he accepts tips in form of treats. And we finally unlocked the first bonus level, which is a coffee slash cigar bar. So if we find all the cats today, we'll be taking a look at the bonus level as well. but there are still too many cats to be found, plus the special characters, so no promises. Look at this one right here. There has to be another one around this area, and there he is. Look at that guy, and this one on the tree. So far, so good. Also, this game is developed by a Brazilian company, which I didn't know up until this up until I got this one on Steam. It is published by, I believe, a Polish publisher, but it is developed by a Brazilian company, which means that all of those games have Portuguese subtitles, and but unfortunately, you can't choose the language. Otherwise, I would be playing in English for this live stream. Okay, look at this guy here. That flag is looking oddly suspicious, but I don't think we have any cats behind it. But we do have some sticking out from the trees, which we won't lose the opportunity to find them straight away. Sometimes we have cats used as shirts, shirt symbols, and stuff like that. So, and we did find a place, the Top Capi Palace. Pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that. It used to be a place for Ottoman sultans for more than 400 years. And it also has stuff like patios, royal um, houses, and the imperial treasure. So let's make sure to visit that if you're ever in Istanbul, which I never did, by the way, but I plan to someday. Now, where are the other cats around this area? Look at that! Look at that tiny one. It's also a good game for testing your eyesight. Not medical advice, but you can surely test how good you're seeing things from afar. Look at this one. And a special cat. Another special cat. Oh, another bonus level. The I don't know if it's Gohain or Gulen Park, but we did unlock that. We'll take a look later. A little chunky guy here. Another one there. Still plenty of cats for us to find. So we're still in the relaxing part of finding the cats. Once we get to the last 15 or 20, then things get a bit more challenging. So let's find as much as we can right now. I like the art style as well. It looks relaxing. It looks um, well, human made, which these days is something that is quite. It's not something we can take for granted, and it looks very intentional. Plus, I think it does pay tribute to all the cities it's located in, and there's actually a real version which I want to play in the future. We have a police car. with no cats on it apparently. We have this guy here on his Uber ride, I guess. We still have more cats and people at the street level, but there might be some on the cars as well. Nope. Well, let's move up a level here. What about this? Is it a ferry boat? Let's zoom it in. And we already have one cat here. I think it's also time to start looking for special characters, as we have to find them to clear to unlock all the bonus levels as well. But I don't believe there's only one cat in this giant ferry boat. There must be something I'm not seeing here. But I guess we'll get back to it later. We have some people fishing. And more cats on the trees. The Galaga Tower, built on the 14th century, this medieval tower offers one of the best panoramic views of Istanbul and was used for defense and as a lookout as well. So again, make sure to visit it if you're ever in Istanbul. Let's clear more of the easy cats around here. On the roofs, there must be more on those trees, but I'll worry about it later. This little fella over here, coffee. Okay, so where are the others? There's one here, another one there, little one on the tree. And we've already found 150 cats, I believe, or close to it at least. There's this guy behind the window. This little fella over here. There's this another one on the trees. Not a cat person, so I can't testify if they really love trees that much. And we have another palace. A summer palace from the 19th century on the Ottoman Empire with really elegant neoclassic interiors and breathtaking vistas of the coast. So, again, make sure to visit it. But we have to find more cats. More guys on the roof. This time is Mia. And another bonus level unlocked, the candy shop. But let's get our blood levels tested first and also find more cats. So we have 48 normal cats left and 3 special cats to go plus 20 special characters. Okay. Another landmark, which I won't be able to pronounce, but as usual, make sure to visit it. There's this little guy behind the window here, this little fella over there. Things are going well so far. I guess we should start worrying about the people. Now, the thing about the people, which can be a bit annoying, is that you can only find one of those 5 on the top of the HUD. So I'm pretty sure at least 3 of those people here are special characters, but we can't just click on them. They have to be appearing right here to be available. So we have to look not only for special characters, but for special characters that are within those 5 ones selected here. And I don't remember finding any of those. I'm pretty sure this guy is a special character and that one as well. Perhaps even the photographer, but nope, we can't click on them right now. We're still missing one cat on the bookshop. And there he is. Oh, okay, we have our first special character here. And now we have a new one. Is it the singer? Yes. The singer over there. Now we have 2 special characters wearing sunglasses. And we're still missing cats on the ice cream shop. Come on. See, things are getting tricky right now. But there is a cat hidden here somewhere. We'll get back to it later. No special characters here. Okay, there's one special character here. Another one. But we're still missing cats. Okay, we have another guy there, and I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge in Turkish personalities. And I hope there's some actor from Turkish soap operas because my mother-in-law just absolutely loves those soap operas. I didn't even mention that I would be playing a game based on Istanbul, or she'd probably want to watch it as well. Relentless mentioning the names and plots of all the different soap operas she's been watching for the past 3 years or so. Is there any cat on that bridge? Not seeing anything here. But there must be. Okay, there's one fella here. See, I had already gone past this place and I hadn't seen This little guy hanging onto his life. One more. Another one here. Another one there. Oh, this one almost went past me. And another landmark. Another one from the 19th century, which was once the administrative center at the end of the Ottoman Empire. And the Hagia Sophia. It was a church, a mosque, and a museum, symbolizing the rich and complex history of Istanbul. And we have the walls of Constantinople, built at the 5th century to protect the Byzantine Empire. They survived a lot of things for more than a millennium, so they were pretty well built. But we still have more cats to find, and they are certainly hidden. Okay, 11 normal cats left and 3 special ones. Not seeing anything here. What about that house? Ooh, there's this tiny one here. Those are always a challenge. There's this guy here, and we have 9 cats left. So we're into single digits when it comes to normal cats and also special cats. Let's try to find another special person. But there has to be another cat here, but where the hell is he or she? Okay, we have another one here, which happened to be a special cat. This one seems to have a Turkish name. And another bonus level unlocked, the Turkish showers. Or baths, I think it's a better translation. Okay. Okay, let's take a full look at it. We still have to clear the street level. I've just found another special character here. I guess this guy is also one, isn't he? I've seen that one. There's the one with glasses. That other one we've also seen. Where is he? Okay, there's that. There's that guy. There he is. Looks like a proper sultan. But we're still missing cats at the street level. Where could they be? And we're still missing cats around this area here. So let's focus on it. There's one. Let's increase the zoom. There's another. And there's only 6 left now. We're getting closer. But it still is in black and white, so there are more cats to be found around here. Come on. Where could they be? Oh, found him. And that's the Blue Mosque, I guess. Not sure if that's the proper translation. It was officially, it was the official mosque of the Sultan Ahmed, and it is well known for its 6 minarets and its impressive blue tiles, which mix the Ottoman style and the Byzantine style. And we have 7 cats left, 5 normal ones and 6 special ones. Would they hide any cats that far back on the map? That's the $1 million question. They would, wouldn't they? There must be a few on those trees, and we've already found one. Okay, so where? Let's look at all the black and white places. So we still have the street level. We have the ice cream shop and that little building on the far, on the corner of the map, as well as that place over there. So let's look at it one more time. I think we could also look for a few special characters in the meantime. Oh, we just found another normal cat, and all we have left, we have this little block over there, and there he is, plus the street level. Any special characters so far? And we've unlocked a bonus level, the Blue Mosque. And as you can see on the left corner here, we have 5 hints, but we won't be using any. Oh, that kid is a special character. Another normal cat. So we have 2 normal cats. Sorry, 1 normal cat. Even better, no more normal cats, which means 1 special cat and 9 special characters left to go. So let's zoom out a little bit. And let's look for them. Okay, we have that guy. This guy as well. The ice cream seller. So there were no cats left on the ice cream shop. It was just the ice cream seller himself. Pretty sure this guy will be a special character as well, but just not yet. So we have a few ladies and two guys with a mustache. Where are they? Okay, that one. And that one guy I was trying to click. They seem to be part of a band. I'm just not sure which one. Another one here. And we only have 3 special characters left. I meant 2 special characters left. And where's the mustache guy? We also have to find a special cat, so let's not celebrate just yet. Come on, where is he? Okay, so there he is. And now we have a lady to be found. Now where is she? And there she is. Which means the special cat left is at the street level. Yeah, he is at the street level. That house at the right corner here is looking oddly suspicious, but I can't move any further. So let's go slowly from one side to the other. Doesn't seem to be here. Or there. We also have cars passing by just to make things more challenging. But we will find that cat. Come on. Where are you? Still no sign of the last one. And I'm at the other edge. So it's time to go back and forth multiple times. Oh, there he is. Almost as an accident. And that's it. We found all the cats. We have another bonus level unlocked. And congratulations, it's fireworks time. We found all the cats and all the special characters without using any hints. So we can now move to the bonus levels. And in this case, we have 6. So there is the coffee, the baths, the candy shop, the mosque, I don't know how I would say this, but it's a store and a park. Now, it's a end of the year stream, so I think that's about it for today. But if you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys want to see how the bonus levels look, we might play again to find all the cats left in those places as well. Plus, if we finish all those 6 bonus levels, we will unlock the festival, which adds another 150 cats. So anyway, that's about it for me today. Happy New Year for everyone, and I'm looking forward to start posting as the next year comes by. Hopefully, that will be around the second week of January, but we'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.